Yeah, then too, like I was going to college there. Drake was one person. Never talked to him. I was taking a carpentry course. I never talked to him before the whole month. I finished my 30-32 English, and then this guy started talking to me, and he mentioned that he used to play drums for my dad. So I started talking to him. This whole month I never talked to him. This whole time we were taking that course. And then one day I told him to drive into the liquor store. I'll buy you Mickey. I told him I bought him one vodka. Then we started talking with each other. Then started drinking at the dorm, my dorm, after work. And then I don't know, I blacked out. And next thing you know, I woke up in drug tank. Got charged with something, I forget. And they told me to leave the dorm, so I was in a place where I didn't even know anybody. Plus that, I wasn't getting along with my roommate, saying something like, "My dad's gonna fuck you up," or something like that. And yeah, there was a red car or something like that. I don't know, some kind of car was following me around, like I was biking, and it would just like stop right in front of me, and I would just have to dodge it. And before that, when I first got kicked out of there, I was just like eating at a restaurant, and they're like, you could just tell they're just waiting for me. They're just walking back and forth. I was eating at a restaurant, drinking a beer. I knew what they're doing. Then when I left, and then there's like one guy was like started running after me. I was on a bike anyway, and he was running after me, ran after me a long way. And I don't know, he must be on something. And yeah, I was stuck over there. And plus, that's when I used to go to church too. The only 4 places I went to was the church. It was in a dorm anyway. This college, this kind of college, Northern Lakes. The dorms, No Thrills, the weed store, and the liquor store just right across there. That's the only 4 places. Oh, the college too. I spent most of my time there. Yeah, I got stuck over there, and I go to church, and yeah, the cops just let me out the next day. And yeah, police brutality, they got away with it anyway, but not important. Forgiveness. Yeah, I got a scar on my cheek, but you know. And what was I talking about? Oh, the church. That's more important. I went to church. I had no ride. This is like, I don't know how many hours that way. 5, I think. And I didn't know anybody. And I went to church because I go there every Sunday, right? And I went there. I was just bloody. And I had a purple hat on. I remember that. And I went to church and I explained to the pastor what happened. And he's like, just wait. There was a service going on. He was like, just wait. We'll get you a ride back, he said. And then they gave me a ride back. This couple gave me a ride back. He introduced me to a couple and a little baby. And he asked that guy, I was like, you want to give him a ride back? And he told him where. And at first he said no. And then I took off my hat. I took off my hood. I looked at him and he changed his mind right there. I don't know why he did that. He changed his mind. And then we're coming back. He explained something, like he said, like he goes to church, right? He said, I wasn't going to give you a ride back, but once I seen your hat color, you had a purple hat on there, like that. The one thing kind of have. LA Lakers purple color. It's like, it said something like he was supposed to help somebody. And then he saw a purple chest, you know, like a chest, treasure chest or something like that. But that's all I remember. I was just hungover at that time too. And that's what he said. I was going to help you out. And then when I came back, that's the time my dad got sick. And this is the time that he got 200 and something thousand from residential school. And I was in that college there and I had no food. I was just eating oatmeal. And I told my dad, I was like, Dad, could you send me, I texted him, I was like, Dad, could you send me $50? I don't have nothing to eat, I'm just eating oatmeal. And then he said, all he replied was, if you don't do drugs, you'll always have money. He said, that's all he said. Because earlier, before I went to that college year, in the summertime, sometime, that was in August sometime, and I had a bad trip to do it. Like, I don't know, I smoked something, I didn't know what it was, but it was, I don't know, it was up for how many days, and at the end I was just tripping out, just running all over the place back home, because I kept on seeing these black shadows chasing me. I thought it were people, and I was running in a bush. I probably crossed like 2 muskegs. But then at the end I was like, fuck it, if they kill me, they kill me anyway. So I just started walking back, and I guess it was just all in my head, imagining shit or something like that from that drug. Anyways, they gave me a ride back, and my dad, at that time my dad got sick. I didn't even know this. This is during about COVID 2020 something, 21 or 22. And and they gave me a ride back. He got sick, he was in a hospital. The COVID messed up his lungs, and that's how he passed, lung complication.